Hello everybody, it's Megalithic here, otherwise known as Puglo Escobar, and you join me here today at the Maze Bank offices as we are about to purchase another vehicle, you know. Okay, so let's go on inside then. That's exactly what we're doing now. I must warn you, ladies and gentlemen, don't speak to my secretary. She practices taxidermy on animals while they're still alive, don't you know? Rather horrific thought, but there we go. That's what seems to get her through the lonely evenings, you know. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, here we are out at the computers, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to buy the Ubermacht SC1, you know, and that can be found under the legendary motorsport website. And here we go. We're going to go scrolling all the way down, as this is a car that was released some time ago, you know. There we go. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, generally retailing for a price of $1.6 million. I'm getting it for an absolute steal, ladies and gentlemen, at just $640,000. Can you believe it? Nearly a full $1 million off, and that's why I'm purchasing that vehicle. And we're going to send it on to Hillcrest, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get there in the Progen Emeris, which really is a very fine car, you know, or perhaps almost as good as the Krieger, not quite, you know. Very, very fine car. In fact, better, I'd say, actually. Better than the Krieger in terms of handling, not in top speed, but very, very close, ladies and gentlemen. Put them down as straight, and the Progen will come past the Krieger at times, but it won't get to the line before, unfortunately. Okay, very nice car. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're not here to talk about the Emeris, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to talk about the SC1, the Ubermacht SC1, and this is it. And I've got to say, ladies and gentlemen, straight away, rather impressed by the styling, you know. Okay, back's gone a bit wrong, hasn't it? Yes, but it looks sort of like a Pegassi, in my opinion, you know. Rather stylish. Do like the look of this car, you know. Rather impressed, got to say, you know, for under, what, $500,000, under $500,000, just over $500,000, but certainly $1 million under the asking price, more or less, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. I gotta say, I'm totally impressed so far. Let's take it out and see how she handles. Oh dear, okay, it took a rather long time to get to the top of that hill now, didn't it? Okay, well, never mind, we'll check out the handling on the way down through these Vinewood streets, you know, the Vinewood hills. Okay, a little bit skittish, ladies and gentlemen. Back end wants to come away a little bit, but holding it fairly well, you know, managed to weave between the traffic and everything. Okay, and we're gonna see how much air we get off these hills here. Okay, quite a lot, you know, quite plenty. How stable is it in the air? Very stable. Went straight over that car. Okay, can we get around this corner in any good way? I think we did. Okay, got around the corner in good form as well, ladies and gentlemen. Really not bad there. Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen. So, what do we think? Well, try and get the back end to kick out, and whoops, this is okay. Perhaps that was the wrong time to do it, you know, there, ladies and gentlemen. Should have sort of seen that line of cars there and guess what was going to happen. But as you could see, ladies and gentlemen, yes, back end. Yes, not too hard to get it to kick out there. So a lot of, if you have to do a lot of evasive maneuvering, yes, you may well lose control of this vehicle at high speeds, you know. Okay, well, coming down to the bottom left-hand corner, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately the camera's cut out, as it seems to quite frequently around that particular stretch of the track, I've noticed. I can assure you I'm not cutting that out myself. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, it sort of got rounded in okay form, but this is the unmodified version. Of course, we're back at the Maze Bank offices now, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take the vehicle on inside, take it to the custom auto shop, have it upgraded, and we'll see how she handles once she's had the necessary performance upgrades applied to her. Okay, here we are then, ladies and gentlemen. We are now in the custom auto shop, and we'll be going, as always, ladies and gentlemen, we will be going through this section of the video at double speed, you know, in order to hurry things along somewhat, you know, but it'll give you a chance, I should say, to have a look at the different modifications that can be affected to this vehicle, and the cost of them, you know. There we go. Okay, so having a look at them there, and okay, I think I'll go for that one. I do quite like the look of that, to be quite frank with you. So, what do we think of the Ubermacht SC1? Well, first things first, ladies and gentlemen, can't none that. How the hell are you supposed to pronounce it? Ubermacht? I got no idea, to be quite frank with you. Clearly not an English name there, some sort of German sort of sounding name, in my opinion, you know. Ubermacht has got to be, hasn't it, you know. Anyway, either way, ladies and gentlemen, what do we think of it? The SC1? Well, straight out of the box, ladies and gentlemen, yes, rather impressed, you know, got to say. Do like the styling, ladies and gentlemen, even like that sort of black stripe on the front there. Yes, okay, acceleration was rather poor, you know, has to be pointed out. Top end speed seems okay, you know, appreciable, not necessarily mind-bending, you know, but perfectly okay, you know, rather old car when you think about it, those sort of thing, 1.6 million. Handling, yes, handling is not too bad. I mean, certainly nowhere near as tight as something like the Ameris, which we drove to get it in, but one wouldn't expect that's a clear $1 million more, you know. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is the Ubermacht SC1, and it has been fully upgraded across the board in terms of performance and aesthetics, and we're going to see how she handles now. Okay, getting around that top corner, did sort of have to brake rather heavily there, unfortunately, but got round it in perfectly good form, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so what do we think? Acceleration, not too bad, you know. Top end speed, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, not looking too bad really at all there, gotta be honest with you. And the handling, yes, it's okay. So the whoops and this is okay, sort of lost the back end there nearly, didn't we? Yes, and like I said, little tail happy, ladies and gentlemen, little tail happy. Acceleration, not too bad. Top end speed, not too bad. Okay, we've lost that sodding corner again now, haven't we? You would bloody well believe that. Okay, we're gonna try that again, ladies and gentlemen. Luckily I've got a couple of laps in here, so we'll just tag that in again. And yes, there we go. Okay, so nothing really rather spectacular, but it did get round them, as I'm sure you could see. Okay, alright, clipped the car there. Yeah, so handling a little bit wayward at the back end there, ladies and gentlemen. Not the best handling, but certainly not the worst. Quite nice, you know, certainly not bad handling, ladies and gentlemen. Good, I think we can say, good handling. So that's good acceleration, good top speed, good handling, good all round, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're brought up to sandy shores. You can see I've changed the colour there, and we're going to put her up against some cars, you know. Okay, so this is the Adder, ladies and gentlemen. $1 million for this particular vehicle, you know, up against 1.6 obviously for the SC1 there. The Adder's a very old car. We're starting right at the bottom of the pack here, ladies and gentlemen, because we don't want to sort of embarrass this SC1, you know. It's a rather old car itself, so we're going to go ahead and put it up against the Adder we've got round it, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so the $1.6 million car can beat the $1 million car, as one may well expect. The Adder's very old and whatnot. Right, sodding hell is right at my jack season. Jesus Christ, oh, sodding hell, what the hell's going on here? Right, okay, ladies and gentlemen. Well, then, here we go. This is the next step up, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Grotti Turismo R, don't you know? Yes, that's right. Now it's only, we've got half the price now, ladies and gentlemen, only $500,000 for this. We're getting rather close to that attitude. We're rather shocking, not too good though, but the Adder's a very good car. So we've taken a step back, ladies and gentlemen, and there we go. We've got a $500,000 car, and the sodding thing's in front of me. Jesus Christ, and thank God for that. Okay, I managed to get past it, you know, but bloody hell am I having to fight for it, you know, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so there we go, right, he was right at my jack seat once again. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now this is between the two, you know, $725,000 for this particular vehicle. This is what Mr. Raccoon likes to refer to as Big Daddy Z. This is the Pegassi Zentoro, ladies and gentlemen, $725,000 up against $1.6 million. And yes, the Pegassi's taking the lead right from the start, and it's going to hold it there, and it's sodding hell. Okay, this is not looking good for the SC1, ladies and gentlemen. I should point out, by the way, that's Mr. Raccoon driving all of the other vehicles. You know, his name's the Bromby. He has a channel of his own. It's the Bromby. If you go type that into YouTube, you should be able to find out, find his video when you go do that. And now it's time for the final masquerade, ladies and gentlemen. What is the final masquerade, you may ask? Well, it's the Grotti Italy GTO. Okay, well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is only what we do, just to humiliate vehicles at the end of the test, really, you know, to be quite frank with you. And that's exactly what we're doing right now, and the reason why we humiliate them is because the Grotti Italy GTO seems to refuse to lose to absolutely everything. Even cars that are quite notably quicker than it, you know, just seems to have absolutely no regard for the laws of physics and just flies past absolutely everything. Okay, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Grotti Italy GTO disappearing into the distance. $2.2 million effectively speaking for that car, 1.6 for the SC1, and my God, is there a world of difference between them. Should be pointed out that the GTO has absolute terrible handling, though. Okay, so what do we think of the SC1, ladies and gentlemen? Well, it's an absolute pile of raspberries, in my opinion. Should you buy it? No, sodding. Oh, bloody hell, sodding raccoons stole my car. Right, okay, well, at least I'm alive, I suppose. Should you purchase it? No, not for 1.6 million. I wouldn't recommend it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you've enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.